Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Now, if you're watching me, you already know why you're watching me. You're watching me because you know that I talk about getting older, but baby, I do not talk about being old. No, I just talk about getting older. And today, I'm all about the 45, 55, 65, and 75 year olds. But just back up for just a teeny weeny bit because I need to talk to somebody 30. Is anybody 30 out there? Y'all know somebody 30? Call the 30-year-olds. I got something about 30. You know, I got a new book. Now, we have our old book. Oh, yeah, I still got them. I don't know them. They don't know me. Super aging. Getting older without getting old. But I got this new one. Rules for Aging by Roger Rosenblatt. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. But, baby, what does he have for you today? I love it. 30-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 30, where are you 30-year-olds? After the age of 30, it is unseemly to blame one's parent for one's life. Reno, let me say it again for the people in the back. You up here 30 years old talking about what had happened was with your parents and DEM, please. After the age of 30, it is unseemly to blame one's parents for one's life because you had between 20, 18, and 30 to straighten it out. As the folks say, straighten it out. And now you 30 and you somewhere talking about, see what had happened, and see when I was 7. Baby, you 30. You know, 30, I cried when I turned 30. Little did I know 30 was 30 was wonderful, but I cried the whole time. I'm getting old, but okay, so 30, if you're 30, call them 30-year-olds and tell them to quit whining. They are whining. Some 30-year-olds whining about something that happened with mom and them. You 30 years old by now. You ought to be on some kind of path. I don't know what the path is. That's not for me to say. We know it's a purposeful path. Is what we want to think it is. But you know how this hair gets in my way sometimes. Y'all know it get all messed up. But after the age of 30, it's unseemly to blame one's parent for your life. You've had time to straighten out some stuff, to get on the path you're blessed to be on. You may have had some disappointments, but by now at 30, you ought to have some control over that. Or you work through it. Or you've gotten some therapy. Or by this time you with somebody, you done booed up, as they say. Something. But you still talking about what your parents did at age 30. No, not, never. By this time, get it together. And now, don't get me wrong. If you need something, you know parents are always there. I got that. But some of you all need to get up out of your old bedroom. Come out that basement. Although I heard, let me back up for a minute, statistically, that young people are moving back home with their senior parents. I'm talking about just moving in, not in my case, where I'm 83 and they're coming to help me. I'm talking about I'm 50 and they're 20 and they're moving back in with me to help them. A lot of that's going on. I don't know, maybe I should soften it a little bit because of the economy and people got fired. A lot of people got fired. So maybe I would, I extend some grace. I want to extend some grace on some of this. I can see it. If it's, I'd rather have you getting some help than not getting some. As parents, we will help till the day we die. You all know that. You can be whatever age and we will help. If you need it, we will help. But I think what Mr. Rosenblatt is talking about are people who are whining about something that happened when they were 5 or 6, and that's why they can't get it together. And he is saying, get it together. Get it together. By now, get it together. Go somewhere and get some support. Go somewhere and work it out. But at age 30, you too old to be talking about what happened with your parents or what happened when you were a kid. and which is why you are not where you are supposed to be, because that's not true. You've had time to snatch all that together, to go to school, therapy, relationships. You could clean up some of that, unless there's a mental issue there. So I have some caveats. A mental issue, you're not on this, you're not looking at me anyway. But you may know somebody on the other side of the screen that may need some help. Mental illness is real. It's real. And so if you know somebody like that, or know somebody needs some help, I think insurance, I'm pretty sure that insurance these days have that rider. In the meantime, in between time, people who lost their jobs don't have the insurance. And so I'm not clear or if whether or not you can buy that kind of insurance, and also are there free places you can go, free clinics. I'm pretty sure there is. Get some help. We all need it. I need it. We all need it. But I'm still talking about in between time. I'm talking about that 30-year-old. You know the person I'm talking about, the one that whines. Well, I would have been, I could have been, I should have been, but this would happen when I was 6 and 7, and my mama went to the store and she bought light bread, and I wanted wheat bread, and I haven't been the same since. Come on, get over that. Get over that kind of whining kind of stuff. You're wasting so much time doing that. So once again, I got 2 for you today. After the age of 30, it is unseemly to blame one's parents for one's life. I believe that. Let's go to the next. Oh, I think he had a little, he said make that 25. I love this man. Okay. If something is boring you, it is probably you. This guy is so funny to me. I gotta put up here. Can you see it? This guy is hilarious. It's all about aging. All right, it says, this rule was inspired by Dylan Thomas. You know I'm a Thomas. Who used to talk incessantly, especially when looped. He was on a walking tour of the Scottish Isles where it was reported he had been talking for 2 days straight. Finally, he stopped, looked around and said, something's boring me. I think it's me. Oh, I love this. If something is boring you, it is probably you. Oh, this is so funny to me. Oh my God. You know, we can be boring. Like we don't know it. For instance, I know some things on here probably be boring to you all. And I can have the best time talking about it. And you on the other side and say, what is this? Like, what is she talking about? I don't even like this. And go click. I understand that. I understand that. But if something's boring, have you ever been with somebody you know you really wanted to be with them, you just couldn't wait to be there, and then they start talking, and you try to hold that face together, that interested face. You all know what I'm talking about, men and women, partner and partner. You know, you got the, really, oh my God, do you all do that? Have you ever done that? I have done that. And then have you ever thought about it being done to you when people say, really? Oh my goodness. You should know that routine yourself because you've done it yourself. Really? Oh my goodness. Wow. No. When you hear that combination all together, that is just, don't give a flip. Let me just get through this conversation. What? Really? Oh my. Really? Wow. I mean, it's acting one-on-one. We all know it. But if something is born to you, it's probably you. And I have to say that to myself. Ever since I've gotten this book, I've had some thoughts about my own self, you know, especially when you boo yourself off the stage, nobody's thinking about you. It doesn't matter. This has been a great book. You know, we're supposed to, on YouTube, when you create for the person on the other side of the screen. And I am creating for the other person on the other side of the screen. I'm hoping that there's somebody out there that likes what I'm saying and can appreciate it and would share it and help the next person. By the same token, I need it for myself. If something is boring, it's probably you. Sometimes, you know, I'm a chatterbox. And I think about myself. I'm just talking. And I think I'm saying something and people just nodding their head, like waiting for me to finish. So this is good for me. All this is good for me. It's good for you. See, it's about improving ourselves and facing. What do I tell you all the time? Remember, I used to bring this out. This is a person that's going in the coffin with you. Mm-hmm. The one in this mirror. And so when you in this, look the person in the mirror now, that's who's going in the coffin with you. Nobody else is going in there with you. That's the only person going in the coffin with you is the person in this mirror. And I say all that to say that I need you, in order for you, I need you to be real with that person. The person in the mirror, the person going in the coffin with you, it's the same person you need to be real with. You need to take off all blinders, all lies, all falsehoods, all veils. Because this right here is the truth center. This is the truth center. This is the truth center. And when you have this as the truth center, then you know to deal with if something is born, it's probably you. The truth center, I tell you, I tell you all the time, it takes stamina to be an adult. Like for instance, being here today, I've been in pain all day. I got out of bed at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, maybe, and it's about 7 something, 8 o'clock now. And you have to know how to make up your mind that you're gonna get up and be a part of life. There are a lot of reasons for many of us to stay in bed, but I'm glad the people who watch this show, A Slice of Life, and those who are working with me on the rules of aging, especially with Roger Rosenblatt right now, and those of you who are with me on super aging, getting older without getting old, that you have days that you want to stay in the bed yourself. But we don't do that because we have life to live. Life to live. I don't care what they tell you, how many doctor's reports you get. I don't care what they say, what they say might have win, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You still have to live. You have to get up and live. And so having said that, when I read what today's work was, I thought about myself. If something is born, it's probably you. Because you do a lot of talking and thinking you think you know that you know. There's many of us who are, especially in academia, we gotta have our own research. I haven't even gotten to my research. I'm in somebody else's research right now. I still haven't done enough publication in my own research, because I got hooked over here. But I said all that to say that when we're talking to this you have to talk to people who really want to hear that. People want to hear, go where that is, go where those people are, go where you are celebrated, you see. And so when I'm out, I have to be very careful that I don't go into something the school and we're out for play and I'm over here talking about something for school. We're in school and I'm out talking about something for play. You see, that is how, if something is born, it's probably you. That's how that happens. And especially if you're just talking to hear yourself talk. Do you know people like that? They're just talking to hear themselves talk. And they're not saying anything. And you sitting there, ooh, really? My. See, you notice how freely I can do that? Because I've been there, done that. Not doing it anymore. I need to that's the point. How do you tell a person this, you know what, this is boring. I guess you could say, let's talk about something else. There you go. That's the better way. What you think? Write that down. That's the better way? Okay. Let's talk about something else. This is good, but can we talk about something else for a minute? And then you bring up a subject and see what they have to say about it. I like that, Georgianne. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be gracious with people. We're gonna offer grace. We're not gonna be, damn you boring. No. We're not. Don't say that. Don't say that. I tell you all the time, don't do as I do. Do as I say do. So in this case, you're gonna say, can we talk about something else? Thank you. Or you come up, can we talk? Did you see what happened today? I read something and changed that whole conversation. Because baby, And the same thing with you. If that person says that to you, you know you what? You know what about yourself? You know this. It's you who's boring. Love it. Guess what? I love you, and you can't do anything about it.